I use AI every day, so this is not one of those AI is ruining your brain videos from a guy who still prints boarding passes. I like the tool. I use it for outlines, code, research, ugly first drafts, all the boring stuff nobody wants to admit takes half the day. And that is exactly why I do not trust the first answer. The first answer is usually too clean. It makes the mess look handled before the mess has been understood. You know the feeling. You paste in a problem, 10 seconds later, AI gives you headings, bullets, examples, and that calm little tone, like a consultant just walked in holding a latte. For 1 second, your shoulders drop. Finally, someone knows what is happening. Then you use the answer, and the real problem does not move. It just gets better formatting. That is the part people miss about AI. The dangerous answer is not the dumb one. The dangerous answer is the one that makes the wrong direction feel productive. Imagine your boss asks for a strategy deck. You know the deck is bad. Not ugly, bad. It says things like increase alignment and drive growth and unlock value, which is corporate English for we have not decided anything. So you ask AI to improve it, and AI does improve it. The headings get sharper, the bullets get cleaner, the story flows, the deck starts wearing a nicer suit. But it still says nothing. Because the problem was not the deck. The problem was that nobody had made a decision. AI answered the task you gave it. Make this sound better. It did not sit there like an annoyed senior operator and say, stop polishing this. What are we actually choosing? Sometimes AI will challenge you. Great. Sometimes it asks the smart follow-up. Great. But you cannot build your thinking process around the hope that the chatbot will rescue you from your own prompt. A prompt is not just a request, it is a room. You invite AI into that room, and then it becomes very helpful inside that room. If the room is wrong, helpful becomes dangerous. This is why people can use the most powerful model available and still get mediocre advice. They are not missing access. They are missing the frame. Take writing. Ask AI, is my essay good? It can find the good parts. The idea is clear, the tone works, the structure is solid, maybe sharpen the ending. Feels nice. Now ask, pretend this essay is boring. Where would you stop reading? Suddenly the same essay has a soft hook, thin examples, and an ending that sounds like it wants to be invited onto a productivity podcast. Same draft, same AI, different room. If you do not have taste, the first room feels like truth. If you do have taste, the first room feels like one possible angle. That difference is huge. It is also why AI means you do not need to learn anymore is such a bad take. AI makes learning more important, not less. Annoying, I know. But if you do not know the field, you do not know what to ask. You do not know the words experts use. You do not know which debate is old, which answer is basic, which advice sounds smart, only because you have never seen the better version. Worst of all, you do not know what is missing, and the missing thing is usually where the expensive mistake lives. Coding makes this painfully obvious. You ask AI how to fix architecture A. It gives you a plan for architecture A, then a migration path, then edge cases, then helper functions with names that sound responsible. You keep going, because now the problem feels professional. 6 hours later, architecture A has had a spa day, still architecture A. Then somebody walks by and says, why are we using A? Use B. The problem shrinks. The annoying part is that AI probably had B somewhere. You kept asking it to save A. That is the AI thinking trap. It follows your path with too much skill. If you walk into a tunnel, it can light the tunnel, paint the walls, put arrows on the floor, maybe add a motivational poster. You are still in a tunnel. And unlike AI, you get hit by reality. AI has no bruise. If the plan fails, it does not lose the client. It does not waste the sprint. It does not sit in the meeting while everyone realizes the deck sounds smart but says nothing. You do. You send the message, you ship the feature, you publish the essay, you pitch the offer. Then the world answers. Users ignore it. Code breaks. Customers do not pay. A friend replies with, okay, and your stomach drops. That pain is not just pain, it is information. It tells you your map was wrong. AI can help you process that feedback. It cannot feel the hit for you. So if you use AI badly, it can start to feel like learning, while mostly feeding your own frame back to you with better grammar. You bring a weak belief, AI gives it structure. You bring a bad direction, AI gives it a roadmap. You bring a shaky assumption, AI builds a clean little plan on top. The plan looks clean, so you stop checking the assumption. My rule is simple. Do not ask AI for the answer first. Ask it what room you are in. Ask what your question already assumes. Ask what an expert would check before answering. Ask for 3 different frames before you let it solve anything. Then take the answer outside the chat. Run the code. Talk to the user. Show the draft to someone with taste. Read the source that makes your answer less comfortable. AI can make you faster. It cannot do the part where reality corrects you. So if the answer feels perfect, pause. The trap might not be in the answer. It might be in the room you asked from. Catch you in the next one.